I'm on the Builth trail now, heading out towards Strata, Florida, and hopefully by the end of the day I should be in Herefordshire, but we'll see how it goes. There's 5 Canadas on the pond. That's the first life I've seen on it since it was put in. It's fairly quiet now. I did have to pass about 100 kids though on the first part of the cycle path. They were out doing some organised walk. All Welsh speakers. The woodpeckers are out. The buzzards out. Chiff-chaffs are out. Robin as well. You can hear a lot. Right. It's getting quite warm actually. 58 Fahrenheit, which is warm compared to what it's been before. I can feel the heat on my arms, bare arms and legs, but got a gilet on. So I'm hoping to head for Urishay in Herefordshire, and there's a few climbs there to do along the way that are in the book, and a few more that aren't in the book but which are quite significant. So it's mostly off-road to Abergwysin. Heading out of Aberystwyth on the Builth trail. I've seen 2 willow warblers. Well, definitely one was singing, and then I think there was a pair, so building a nest. So yeah, it's nice to see that. There's still a bit of mud on the ground where there's tree cover, but out in the open it's extremely dry. It's drying out nicely. There's one. Won't see it because it's quite small, but they're back. So I'll be heading out on the Builth trail and then to Strata, Florida, and then over to Abergwysin hopefully, and maybe push it as far as Herefordshire. This is Cors Caron now. Elevated bog. We shan't be riding that far along though. This is the first time I've seen this many other bicycles along here. Must be because it's a sunny holiday. There's a couple with bicycles up there and a couple with bicycles in front. So the sun must bring them out. It's a lovely day, not too much wind. It's a lovely day to be out, and I can see the hills over there that we'll be going along. Before we get there though, we cross the Tavy. Here it is. Slows all the way to Cardigan. A bit lower than what it was the last time I saw it. I was up here around Christmas and it was above some of the grass. Oh, way up. That was a sand martin or a house martin, but no, the migrants are back. I think it was a house martin. But oh, what a sight to see! Willow warblers and house martin. I'll put it down as a house martin. I'll have to double check the book. There's a very subtle difference in something between the house and the sand martin. I'm not sure what it is, but that's good. You can see Tinny Grey versus Stradmurig over there. Okay. Hi. He said afternoon. I must be a bit late. What time is it? I'm dawdling. 12:25. Bloody hell. Oh, it's nice to see the martins anyway. This is the climb out of Strata, Florida. 5 miles long, 1,200 feet of ascent. I've got about 3.7 miles to go and 696 feet to go, so I've seen 3 bike packers come down the other way, looking like they were having more fun than me. But yeah, there'll be a descent soon. I've got to go down the Devil's Staircase. I've already ridden up it once before, never been down it, so I'll be doing it the slightly easier way. Although it's still a 1 in 4 all the way. I don't know, at least half a mile it must be. So we'll come out in Abergwysin and do some climbs on the way down to, I think we're going to Builth Wells next. That's a big town. It's been ages since I've drawn this route though. It's back in January I drew it, thinking it would be nice. The reality is it's very hard, but we'll keep going. Even if I turn around now, it's a good day out. But it's not. I think it'd be nice to turn around, but it'd be nice to push it as far as you can. So that's what I do, is push it as far as I can and then turn around. Although I'm trying to get out of the habit of that, because it does mean sometimes I don't do the entire route planned, but the route planned today is 197 miles with 21,000 feet of up and down, so well, it'll be 20,000 after this, so that'll be good. Try and do as much as I can. Keep the pedals turning. And birdsong's nice. View's starting to open up. This track also goes to the Builth. Come on, remember the Netmall Pris guy. I've taken my gilet off and now I'm in full summer kit for the first time this year. So, the only reason I haven't taken my shirt off is because of the nowhere to put the camera, because my bag's full of food. Oh, blimey. Anyway, I've chatted away about half a mile, so I'll keep pushing. A wonderful smelling pile of logs, and the view from the pile of logs is wonderful as well. It goes all the way down to Builth. So that track there is the actual right of way that you can drive up if you've got a 4x4 or a capable motorcycle. You're not supposed to drive up here, but people do. I can hear someone coming up. I think there's some 4x4s on the track. That's Builth Rid Fendigade. And you can see all the way to the Llyn Peninsula on the horizon. That's Builth mast. I think that's Treventer wind farm, most likely. Builth mast.
try and pick out Pendinas. I think that's the windmill on the hill by Rhyddifelyn. Yes, it is, because the radio mast is next to it. So Aber will be tucked behind there, out of sight. You can't quite see it, but you can see for ages with this camera. Miles and miles. Skylarks are out. There's a track off in that direction. I can't remember if I'm going that way, but we'll see. The road flattens out a bit now. There's still a bit more climbing, but the vast majority of it's done. So we're going to press on. That's the last view of Ceredigion. Once you're over the top, you're into, well, you're still in Ceredigion, but into Powys shortly afterwards. So that's the last view of the sea. Can't zoom in on them, they're going a bit quick. Anyway, I'll probably be coming back down here in a few hours.